Bitcoin's highs from Friday has been tested, as we mentioned on yesterday's video update. Now, most of the exchanges such as Coinbase, Binance did test that high, create a swing failure pattern, and coming back down to the lows of the range. Now, the lows of the range have been tested, and now we're getting a little bit of a swing failure pattern from the lows of the range, and we're getting this bounce, giving a chance for the price to actually come all the way up back to the highs above $65,000. I will be explaining the trading plan today, guys, because those highs were tested very early this morning UAE time. Now on Bybit, those highs were not tested, which is very disturbing. On most of the exchanges, the Friday highs were tested, right? On Coinbase, on Binance, and several other ones. On Bybit, they were not tested. Now, I'm going to be talking about the game plan in today's episode. Of course, I do see this an acceptable long position, but all the way down at the lows, because if we do lose these lows, then obviously it will be a little bit of game over for the bulls in the immediate short term. But this is what it's all about when we range trading. Trade the highs for a short, trade the lows for a long position. So I'm going to give the bulls a chance here to come here to higher levels. We'll be explaining the game plan here next for the next coming hours or in between today and tomorrow. If we do manage to test the highs or if we break down, I am really not interested in another retest of the lows and then look for a bounce. If we do come back down to retest these lows, I do see the price going to much lower levels. Guys, a quick reminder, if you are interested in trading, bluffing, one of the best no KYC platforms, just with an email and a password, you can start up trading in minutes. And you do have the best bonus with the link down below in the description, $80,000 deposit bonus that you'll be getting airdropped to your account the more you trade. Let's dive in right away here, guys. Going to keep it extremely simple in this video update. As mentioned yesterday on the video update, looking for either the 65,300, those lower highs from the 2nd of August with that daily level, or hitting the Friday's highs to create that swing failure pattern. I could not short this. I didn't short this trade because this happened at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was sleeping. But overall, anybody that was looking for that quick retest of those highs from Friday has got into a significant move of over $1,000 back down to the lows of the range to take profit and look for a long position here at these lows as your swing failure pattern from the lows of the range. Basically, you can see that order block that we formed here on Friday. This is the last level, guys. If we lose this level, okay, without a doubt with this wick, yeah, you can speculate on that long as you're recovering, okay? Obviously being quite defensive, this could actually backtest this level and get a rise. But overall, I wouldn't long right over here, right, as we're pumping, because we are going to start hitting some local levels of resistance. Now, this trading setup was mentioned in the Legends trading community this morning. As you can see, looking for that order block low to be claimed. If we do get that wick and get back above, then it could trigger that long position, managing risk with stop loss beneath the low of the wick. If you do want more updates like this every single day, going in detail of the local scenarios, you also have the Legends trading community, which is the first link, guys, is where me and 𝗕𝗏𝘆 and the rest of the coaches go through the setups every single day. So let's keep it up, really simple in a nutshell here, guys. There's really not much to add. We created the swing failure pattern on most of the exchanges from the Friday's highs, coming back to the range lows, and now getting this basically the swing failure pattern from the range lows, giving a chance of the price to actually come back up, guys, to get above $65,000. So if the price were to rally from here, continue to the upside, happy days, looking for the highs to be reclaimed, same plan as yesterday. We do have big major levels at $65,500, where we have those lower highs from the 2nd of August. We do have the 7/8 Fibonacci. We do have the daily level as well. I'm still looking for that level for a swing failure pattern. Yesterday's plan was either claiming the Friday highs, or if we do get the push up, looking for the $65,500 range for the swing failure pattern. There's 2 levels to swing failure pattern, Friday's highs or the 2nd of August highs. We get the Friday's highs, that is the one you trigger, just like we are having that pullback as we can see here during the last few hours. So the same plan here, right? And now as that we've come back down to the lows of the range here, this is the last level to maintain our support. We are currently getting the bounce. So in the middle of the range, really not that interested. It is a little bit of a dangerous zone to actually speculate either in a long or in a short in the middle of the range. And there's a reason why. This could roll down. This could be a failed bounce and a failed swing failure pattern. Why? Because the liquidity has been grabbed above the highs from Friday on most of the exchanges. So there's no real proper reason for the price to actually push up there, because on most of the exchanges, those highs have been tested already, right? So there is a little bit of danger. If we would have formed a lower high like on Bybit on most of the exchanges, I would say, guys, we need to come up there, right? I would be very much confident in this long position. On the other side, why would I not get into a short position right over here? Well, basically because we've already swept the lows of the range. So we've swept the highs on most of the exchanges and we've swept the lows. So in the middle here, it's very, very difficult. We could roll down or roll up. The levels where you need to short is the highs from Friday or the lows of this range of the weekend. If you're in the middle, you just don't do anything, especially if both levels have been tested, because it's like a 50-50. We might rally up to 65K or you might roll back down as you've already tested the highs on most of exchanges. So there's the next plan that you need to remain patient for. It's that coming all the way up to $65,400, right? Keeping it simple, remain patient. We're in the middle. If you're not already got into a short position from Friday's highs test, or got into a long position here at lower levels at the $63,500 range as we were creating the swing failure pattern of the lows, you just remain patient till you actually hit the highs again or break down and look for those levels of support mentioned from yesterday's video update. So keeping it simple, looking at a retest here from the 2nd of August, lower highs with that daily level. We got a daily close and open that hasn't been tested just yet. And we also have that 𝗬𝗏𝘀 pattern that I am looking for, all right? To possibly get a reaction. It might be a double top, a triple top right now with the highs of the weekend. So very much interested in that scenario, managing risk. I need that high to be tested and rejected to trigger that short position and manage risk accordingly. Now, suddenly, if we do not get up there, because we have tested those highs on Friday on many exchanges, well, what I would be looking for here is a breakdown. Really not interested right now. If we do come down to the lows for a long position, could we come down and backtest this level? Absolutely, yes. We could backtest the lows of the range. That is definitely a possibility. Form bullish CVD divergence and then get the rally. That is possible. But if we come back down and test the lows here from the last couple of hours, this is a very dangerous zone, guys. This is not a level that I would be speculating on any long position. And there is one main reason why, because if we do come back down and break the lows of the range from the weekend, we know that when we form fast price action to the upside, we can form fast price action to the downside. It happens all the time. Okay, you can see fast price action to the upside, fast price action to the downside, and that happens consistently on the chart, right? When you have moves fast up, fast moves down. This has been a fast move up, okay, not leaving much support until we reach at least $62,500. So there could be a pretty nice drop of over $1,000. I will not be in a rush for a long position here. I need to see proof of support, looking at that point of control from this entire range to actually maintain our support. There will be no rush long position because I am aware of that drop of $1,000 to $2,000 coming down to the low 60K levels, right? Until we see that proof of support. Not interested in any long positions, guys. This could be a severe drop of several $1,000s. So there's really no longs to be taken if we lose the lows of the weekend range, okay? If we do lose these lows successfully, guys, the drop can be very, very big, all right? So there's no limit longs or any of that here. Just need to see proof of support at those levels mentioned on yesterday's video update as well. And if you do want more details, make sure to subscribe because I will be doing a live stream in the next coming hours, guys, and we'll be going in detail on lower timeframes and also full analysis on Ethereum to look for the next trading opportunities. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you in the next one.